Welcome to our video on self-determination theory by Philip, Ryan, Radu, and Patrick. Today we're going to go over a quick overview on what self-determination theory is. So, what is it? Self-determination theory is a theory that deals with human personality and motivation to complete certain tasks. It bases itself around three basic human needs. So the three key concepts in self-determination theory are as follows: autonomy, relatedness, and competence. So competence deals with the basic human need to be effective in certain tasks that you're doing. This gives feelings of wellness and usefulness to the participants. It deals with autonomy, which is the basic need to control the course of our lives. Basically, we want to be causal agents in every aspect of our lives. And it deals with relatedness, which deals with the need for human interaction, affectionate relationship with others, and empathy as well. So how does this apply to teaching, and what are some of the practical implications? Well, we can see that motivation types, so there's three types of motivation types. There's amotivation, which is basically no motivation. There's extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the most autonomous, and we want to use strategies to promote intrinsic motivation in our classrooms because these are the most effective in terms of creating conducive learning environment. So, a couple ways that we could use self-determination theory in the classroom is to teach in students' preferred ways. So at the beginning of the year, it's useful to gauge student interest and then plan out your lesson plan based on that. Not only your lesson plans, but your long-term plans and your unit plans as well. You should support autonomy in your classroom, so involving strategies which focus and emphasize on intrinsic motivation. For example, if you want students to perform a required task, give them options in how they can perform that required task. So for example, if they want to present a certain project on a certain topic, give students options. So they could either do a media piece or a literary piece. This way, students have the choice in choosing either or, but they're still doing the task which the teacher has required them to do. Also, it's also important to recognize interest and disinterest in students. Choosing particular topics or methods of teaching in which students have a high interest in will ensure that students are more engaged in the content or in the content delivery in your classroom. So, in order to consolidate all this information, the main takeaway from this is that in your classroom environment, you want to develop one that promotes intrinsic motivation and avoid rewards or point systems because that's a form of extrinsic motivation, and also make materials relevant to student interests and student goals. So that wraps up our video. Thank you for listening and have a good day.